My name is Verydark. Welcome to another episode of Uncolored Remark on Tab TV, where we bring to you top trending gist and entertainment that you don't want to miss. So on today's episode of Uncolored Remark, we are going to be talking about Verydark Man, because Verydark Man is back to prison again. You're going to love this gist. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere while we're going on a quick break, and we will be right back.
I really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out.
Welcome back. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more entertaining videos like this. Okay, now, so just in. We're just hearing that Verydark Man has been arrested, and that Verydark Man is now back to prison. He's now being remanded in prison. And so many of us are wondering why Verydark Man is back to prison, because we thought that he has been released. And sincerely, ever since they released him, he has been trying his best to be careful and not drag people anyhow. And in fact, he even celebrated his release, and so many of his fans celebrated his release from prison. So we're wondering, why is Verydark Man back to prison? Okay, Verydark Man was arrested a month ago, and he was taken to prison, and they kept revisiting his case from time to time in court until he was released. So while he was released, he was still actually waiting for his sentence. Yes, he was still waiting for his sentence in court. So now he appeared in court today, the normal court appearance, and then he was remanded in prison. And he is to be in prison. He is to be there until his next hearing, which is next week, Wednesday. So that is why he's back in prison. It's not as if they went back and arrested him again, or that he committed another crime again, that they arrested him. It is still that same cyberbullying issue, because the first time he was arrested for cyberbullying, and he was released. But even as he was released, he was still waiting for his sentence from court. So now he has come back to court, normal court appearance. Then that was when they now retained him back to prison, and they said that he will be there until his next hearing in court. And it's still on the issue of cyberbullying. It's not on any other thing, because some people are wondering, okay, what has Verydark Man said again? What has he done? Who has he dragged again? No, it's not anything new. It's still that same issue that is still ongoing. That same issue that when he was released, that he rejoiced and people rejoiced and his fans were happy. It is still that same issue that is dragging Verydark Man back to court. And you know that Verydark Man calls himself an activist. The truth is that as an activist, you cannot escape things like this. If you call yourself an activist, a human rights activist, whether you're standing for the truth or you're not standing for the truth, you will continue to be getting arrested, because human beings don't like you exposing them. People don't like you exposing them, even if what you're saying about them is the truth. But the fact that you're coming online to say something bad about them, they will be after your life. So if you want to call yourself an activist, if you want to call yourself a human rights activist, or whatever it is you want to call yourself, be prepared to experience things like this. Some people are saying that Verydark Man is a bad person and he deserves it. It might not necessarily be because he's a bad person, but as long as you are an activist, trust me, you have gathered enemies, and there are so many people around waiting to strike at the perfect time. So it is expected that things like this will happen. Some people are saying that they should not release him, that he should remain there, and they should release Bobrisky instead. While others are saying, his fans, of course, are saying that, what has he done now? That he has been being careful since he came out of prison. He has been careful the way he has been dragging people, not knowing that the reason he came back to prison is not because he did anything new, but because of that same cyberbullying issue. So that is what they leveled against him, like cyberbullying. That is why they arrested him, and that is why he has been remanded in prison currently. All right, my dear viewers, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more entertaining videos like this. Bye, and I'll see you in my next video.